Hi, welcome to Florida. I'm Robin. This is my urban homestead garden area. I live near airport, so we will be getting airplanes here and there. I'm so sorry. If I could mute them, I would. But I wanted to share how things go in Florida and what I do to try to beat the elements in Florida, and what I enjoy, my failures, my successes, my garden, my smell good plants, my animals, and maybe some books I like to use and tools I like to use, and just show you around, because after this video I would like to show you a more productive garden. Right now it's just cooling off. It's October 2nd, and now is the time that we actually start planting in our gardens in Florida. Our harvest usually is in March, early spring. We get carrots, spinach, cabbage, sugar snap peas, lettuce, cilantro, and did I say cabbage? Cabbage. Oh, broccoli, onions, garlic, you name it. Our summer crops are usually tomatoes, carrots, basil, peppers galore. Peppers are really easy to grow here. Corn, not so easy. Squashes, cucumbers, not so easy. So I'm going to show you my good stuff and my bad stuff, and you can see what I have to go through, and maybe it will help some Florida gardeners out also. So I'm going to give you a tour of my backyard. I have a concrete slab with a huge pool in the middle of it, so I'm limited on my space. So you'll notice I'm walking around a pool and trying not to fall in while I'm videotaping. So let's see if I win. Alright, thank you. Here we go. First off, over here is my raised bed. I had a lot of crops last fall that I planted, and the chickens got in it, so my husband put this great netting up and weighted it down with PVC pipes and wood, and I can get in it really easy, but it keeps some of the critters out. I have some tomato left here, not very good looking. I have basil left. I have some strawberries, and I have some onion starts, and also there's weeds in there too, so I gotta get in there and figure out what's what. I don't even know if some of that's onion or not, to tell you the truth. I got some seeds from a bloom and I'd wanted to try it, so that's what I ended up with. I also have 5-gallon buckets. I got these buckets at a sub shop, and they used to have pickles in them. And I hear red is good for growing tomatoes. And I've gone through caterpillars, blight, southern blight, and now I have spider mites, and I'm fighting all of them. And I went through back surgery too while I was fighting them. So I was thinking that the tomatoes were done, but if you look on them, I've got little ones everywhere. I also have this little white moldy stuff, and then these little spider mites. Don't know if you can see them on there. Little black or brown speckles. I sprayed with neem. I'm hoping that works. Here's a leaf that got attacked too. I have tomatoes. They're all down, up and around and everywhere. I have this great area where I can put vines up, and this area, once these die out, will be snow peas, sugar snap peas. They grow really well here, and we like them a lot, and they taste really yummy. We also have a large amount of black widows, so I have to be careful when I'm in my garden. My first tomato here is a Brandywine, or I'm sorry, this is Celebrity, and I thought these were all going to be dead, and all of a sudden I've got new tomatoes. So I'm just going to let them go and have fun and try to keep track of bugs and such. Cherry tomatoes up here. Look in here, there's some up there. There's a nice one there. So I'm getting little clusters. I see a lot of people have like clusters of 10 on theirs. I just don't have that much luck. And my tomatoes always look a bit spindly. So I think a lot of that is with the southern blight. And you know, I compost, I, you know, try to feed them the best that I can feed them. I use rabbit droppings and composted chicken droppings and such. I also have a rain barrel that's behind me actually, and I use that to water this area as much as possible. It's 55 gallon. It's just hooked up there. We get enough rain. It fills up pretty quick. Look at all that junk. Oh my gosh, I need to clean back here. It's just spiders though. I don't want to clean back there. They might eat me. Then I have Plumeria plumbagos. I also have this, it's something kind of like a cactus. It's called a Madagascar. See those? And it has a poof at top, and the tree is kind of attacking it right now, but it's got like a big poofy thing up top. And it's a really neat plant, different, so I really like it, so I keep it around. But I keep it out of the way of the kids as much as possible. I also have good smellies. These are my smelly plants, my angel face roses. I have jasmine all the way down here. I just chopped this sucker back. Look at it growing. We just had a lot of rain, tropical storms a little bit. So, and then I have some plumerias back there that are going to be moved. This here is a sweet almond tree, and the bugs just love it. I don't know if you can see any of the wasps or bees or anything flying around it, but it smells so good, like almond extract. That's a really nice attractant to many different species of flyers. I also have a Lakeview jasmine tree. They get about 10 feet to 12 feet. It blooms every 6 weeks, smells like orange blossoms. There's more jasmine. I also have a pineapple. And then on the trellis back there, I have a grapevine, and it's not producing grapes yet because it's only 2 years old. So I'm waiting for it. Here are some of the books that I love. These three are my favorite. You can see I've got Post-it notes sticking out of all of them because these are the things that I want to go back to or want to plant or something, so I keep them like that. The Vegetable Gardener's Bible's the best that I've read so far, that I like. The Natural Insect and Disease Control is pretty cool. A lot of things look the same though to me. I use a sketchbook I got at Joann's or some art store, and I use it for my garden notes. And I also do blueprints and write down where I'm putting things. Let's see if I can find one. Oh, that was... So, just, you know, drawing where I'm going to put stuff, what I used, and what I won't use again. I also have these 3 books I like a lot too, but as far as the 2 garden books, they're okay. This is a really great book, and it's by Joe Lamp'l, and it talks about actions in gardening to protect and preserve the earth, the planet, the water systems, the air, pollutions, things of that nature. It's a really good book. I highly suggest it. Oh, my sprayer. My favorite sprayer. It has a nozzle on it that I can squirt the neem oils and compost teas and stuff if I need to up under the leaves, so then I don't have to bend over. And it's a really great product, it's just great. I love it. And back here to my chickies. I have 2 chickens, 2 Rhode Island red hens, and they are about 1.5 years old. I get an egg a day. Hi, baby. This is Kermit. I know it's a boy name. My son named him. And then Heidi is in her nest laying me eggs because she's a good girl. Here's composters. I have a cold composter in the back, and I just throw junk in there. And everyone else in the house throws junk in there too for some reason. So there's like all sorts of weird stuff in there. But I also have the hot composter, and we throw our garden scraps in there and grass in there, chicken coop droppings, shredded paper, vegetables and fruits that, you know, that we don't need anymore. or we cut the cuttings of. This is another garden that I don't get to use very often. When the trees started growing, they started shading this area, and I had a really great garden in here for a while, and then it just got to the point where it wasn't great that much, so I really don't tend to it as much. And it was looking really pretty, and then chickens came in here and stirred up all the cardboard and hay. So I gotta go back in there and fix it. But I have eggplant and bell peppers, and the bell peppers are 4 years old. So this is my garden. I hope you enjoyed it. I'm really glad you stopped by. If you have any questions or comments, please ask or comment down below. And one last thing, my bunny rabbits, they're hiding. They're chilling out. It's a nice day. It's breezy out. Not too hot if you're not in the sun. And thank you for coming. I hope to see you soon. Say bye-bye. Say bye-bye. Bye-bye. There you go. Bye.